live life in disguise. Cause bro, recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go, yeah. Shooting star, yeah, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. A pickup of 44 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Once again, it's Walker. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Working out of the gun, Smith. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Kings!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Right back to Irving. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go again here with Irving. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Baker. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Mike Evans.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Play action now. It's Geno. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
On the handoff, it's Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
King! There. What's that?
They'll run it. It's Irving. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
What's that?
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. That'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
13 next. Hey, here we go, man.
Back is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No ball, no ball. Here we go, here we go.
Lockett headed in motion. On 2nd down, Smith. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
To the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll run with Irving. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Kings! Up! Pistol. One time.
Baker to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9.
53. Here we go, 49, 49.
From the gun, it's Gino. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
31 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Whoa! A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 10.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Regular. Run. Got.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First and 10. They go play action with Smith. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the pistol, Smith. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On second down, Walker. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We'll try and run it with Walker. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. To throw, it's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Kings! Dad.
Mayfield to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They send Evans in motion. Here's Irving. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Hey, alert 33.
To throw is Mayfield. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score, Buccaneers 24, Seahawks 20.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
What's up?
A give. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On second down, a run with Irving. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down and 9. Throwing is Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Real.
They'll go. Mayfield. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. In motion now is White. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Third and 9.
Regular.
They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Point it right. Good check. What's up?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch, watch!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it at the 3.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Good. Watch out! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
On 4th down, Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, here we go, hey. There we go,
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
First down, Seattle.
here we go, hey.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, Smith. That is caught. He finds Walker. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. They'll run with Walker. They'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On play action, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
Hey, 2 minutes.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Real. Got.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular. What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
17 yards on that play. 1st down, Seattle. From the gun, it's Geno. Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
There we go.
They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Regular. Hey, alert. Run. Watch.
Now Mayfield. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Right back to Irving. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Kings. Alert. Point it right. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. That's taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, We're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
They go with Walker. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Walker, first down and more. A gain of 15 and a first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. He gets free. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Here we go. One final. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has it.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's first down. Off the play fake. Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Buccaneers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg